Welcome back, Legacy Builders. Season 2 of Family Business Diaries is officially here, and we're kicking things off with a bang. I'm your host, Mary Asante-Asamoah, and today our guest is Mr. Joseph K. Hogley, founder of JK Hogley Transport and Company Limited, an established Ghanaian family business in the petroleum sector. Mr. Hogley is an award winning business leader and recognized name in Ghana's petroleum sector. From humble beginnings with just 3 heavy duty trucks in the 1970s, Mr. Hogley has steered his petroleum haulage business to remarkable heights, now boasting of an impressive fleet of over 400 heavy duty trucks. His commitment to excellence and innovation has propelled JK Hogley Transport and Company Limited to become a leading player in the transportation of petroleum and allied products across Ghana and West Africa. Welcome to Family Business Diaries, Mr. Hogley. It's so good to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for honoring our invitation. Okay, I don't even know how to say that. I mean, I'm still thinking about your 400 tracks and I can't relax. But let's go back to how it all started. Can you tell us your story, how you thought of, starting this enterprise? Tell us about you, the big man.
Stories are always there. I always say that telling your story does not make you how you started, but it's the action of what you plan to do. But the stories are always to move your plans on. So as you said, what happens is that sometimes you feel that you have been punished in the beginning.
Yes.
And that punishment is what rather makes you stronger to face the coming days. That actually, I also say that me getting to this level is the true things that have made me become very wise and playing the role of getting there. That have made me got here.
It's amazing, when I read about your story, well, yes, the beginning, I think it was your mom
Yes.
who started things,
Yes.
and then you moved up to 3 tracks, and now we're at 400. So let's go back to when your mom started. You were working with her. Like, tell us still the story, but tell us the journey.
Okay. I
Share us.
was born in 1956, and then I grew up, went to Harrow International School, and came back to Swim Technical College. Then came back to join the job.
Oh, okay.
From O level, I started working with the company, my mother's company, that was the Texaco.
Okay.
She was a very brave woman. She works in all the companies, and all the companies like her volume. She creates a lot of volume in the whole country. And so everybody like to give her a job. So from Texaco, went to Shell, Mobil, BP, Agip, and she was everywhere. And she was the best distributor in the country, peddling both all the products, especially in kerosene. She was the best in the country. And from there, hopefully after finishing my school, I joined the business, as I said already. I learned from my uncles who taught, because I had an engineering background from school, I tried to help service the vehicles from mother's house. I repaired them. When I repaired them, the drivers give me some money and I keep it. And those monies I had to keep. After I wanted to go to IPS and I break my savings, I had 11 cities.
I'm sure that was a lot of money back then.
A lot of money. My school fees there
Now
was
it's
one
chicken
CD,
change.
10 pesos.
Wow.
So if I have
Then
11
you were rich.
if I have, my school fees were there, but so if I'm getting 11 CDs, I'm big.
11 cities.
I was a
I
big
can't
boy.
now I buy a coffee broke man too.
That time it was good.
Wow.
Because if you take one CD, you want to enjoy yourself for the weekend, you could go to dance, buy beer,
Oh,
buy Fanta, buy everything.
good life.
The two pair of you can save money. Well, you go to,
Yeah.
if you, let's say CK Man is playing as a sound, you go there, it's 2 CDs, it's 20 pesos.
Ah,
Yeah.
so you go and do show.
So you buy beer, five pesos, and then you drink. You and your lady will have beer
Hey,
and everything.
you'll be flexing. They don't know that you.
That was the time then.
Wow.
And you see, so today inflation has caught all of us in the backgrounds, but it's good to learn from that. So
Definitely.
by doing that, I can see that my engineering background from school actually helped me service my mother's trust very well. And I end up doing car servicing them, then I learned to drive the truck as well. So my uncles taught me. I had two good uncles.
God bless them.
Yes, my mother has 11. My grandmother has 11 children. Only one is a man. The last born was
What?
a man. The last but one is a man, and he taught me how to drive. So my uncles promoted me, telling me how to drive. Then I also learned the driving as well, as an added support to my technical work. But you see, engineering, when you learn driving, it's just like a test bench. And the test bench, you must be professional. So as I was going along, Texaco has given to training school. Then before you could drive the big truck, you have to train you. So as I go to all these schools, Shell have to send him to training schools to train me. I end up in South Africa to be trained to know how to run the transport very well. And I had all those training because I didn't go to university. I have to do all these things, all the other training
Practical stuff.
as practicals.
Yeah.
So actually boost my sense of work. So I came back, started driving the truck myself, alongside with the drivers. So when the drivers cannot go, I go.
There you go.
When they cannot go, I support.
You
I'm
get
not-
paid?
Yeah, they don't pay. But when you go and come, somebody will dash you some 20 pesos and you keep it. But I was keeping it. So around 80s, 1979,
Hey, I still wasn't born.
then 1978, and I was driving my mother's car. I had an accident at Pokwasi, and how to repair the car. So after buying the engine to repair the car, I bought a car from KBT, another transporter in Accra called KBT. Mine was a nice friend to my mother, so he allowed me to buy the car. I bought the car 40 cities.
God. Wow.
I bought the whole car 40 cities. And that was a high note.
40
That was my
cities.
first car I bought.
Wow.
So I took the car, I repaired the car, took the mug from my mother's car and put on it. Then I started small after painting. I parked the car at Achimota. A lady was passing and stopped. So he saw me by the car. He stopped. Oh, is that your car? Have you repaired your car? Yes. I don't have money to buy petrol, buy kerosene. So I'm going to market. Then you stop. Get the money and go and buy the kerosene and supply me. I need to supply her at Abusube.
What?
There's a lady, I need to supply her at Abusube. Then he gave me her money. Then I was going to buy corn from Techiman. He gave the whole money to me to go and buy kerosene and supply her. So she returned. Then I got 3 trips money. Then I started again. So within 3 months, I've even got my 40,000 CDs back. Then it actually boosted me. And around in 1986, she decided to give us brand new cars. They said, those who have money will buy.
Yeah.
Where is the money? I struggle. Then my mother said, okay, I'll help you. My mother helped me to buy the car, Bedford. I started again. I actually killed myself by driving that car.
Wow.
I drive day and night.
To make it.
I drive day and night. My sleeping time is, my enjoying time when the car is parked and
That's
I'm
always-
tired and I'm sleeping, then I'm enjoying the sleep.
Wow.
I wake up with the car, above with the car.
Committed.
Yes. So when I wake up, the water I use to wash in the car, that's the water
You share?
above. Then I'll start again.
Wow. That was your
So-
baby.
The car was strong enough to help me. It was only the only car tanker who had air condition. So I had the time. The air condition was also helping. I don't get tired. I go to Kumasi. I can go to Kumasi and come back and load again and go to Aplau.
You're not tired?
Sometimes I go to Aplau in the morning, come back, and load to go to Akachi, come back, and load and go to Georgia and come back.
What was driving you like that? Like, what was?
It is money.
Thank you for being honest.
Yes.
Wow.
Money. So I was trying to do more trips. I recorded. I was in those days when they did the audit. I was one of the best kilometer makers in Africa. I could do 1,000 kilometers in a day.
Hey, you're a machine.
In a month.
But so this is the man, no university. So the trainings really helped you, right?
Yes.
It's that plus that
Yes.
the drive or that willingness to make it. But let me get something straight. So all this, were you doing it under your mom's business, or she just invested in you to start this tanker side of things?
Actually, I was working with my mom I did work with my mom up to 1986.
Okay.
So 86, then she said, if I want to be on my own, I should pay for the truck.
Hey, mommy dearest, she didn't just give it to you.
No, she doesn't joke with her things. She doesn't
But
give
it's
freedom.
good.
She
It's a
tells you
good thing.
freedom is laziness.
And this is business, so you have
So
to.
she will tell you that if bathing is business, and that's how she is. She doesn't like lazy people.
Are you grateful for that training?
Yes,
Yeah, I can tell.
it's what will not make you, should not pamper you. If you're your own daughter, you can sack you from the house. You say, leave the house.
So we are yet to come to your children, but listening to this, I feel like, have you passed this on to your children? Is this how you deal with your children as well, or have you been softened a bit?
There's no softness in life. As you grow, the life increases to happiness. Happiness and the difficulties. So you must work alongside that side. If you soften it, then the difficulties cannot be solved.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure that you are hard to a point where they can solve their problems.
And right now we need grace to solve the problems,
Yes.
so
So if you play with it, you cannot solve the problem, then
Be
it
stuck.
will come back to you. You grow and then
yeah.
you be on your sick bed and thinking, my children.
You'll
No.
be thinking of them and giving pocket money.
I tell them, after 80 years, you finish. I finish with you.
Seriously.
Yes, if you have anything, bring it on board.
Wow. Okay, since you sort of diverted and come to this part, right? Let's talk about the family business. So, apart from JK Hogley, do you have other businesses that you run apart from this business that has moved from 3 trucks to, I think you've hit 500 now?
Yeah, about.
500. I mean,
We are
I just want to see a
getting
maintenance
600.
bill. But apart from this business, are there other things that you're doing?
Yeah, I do sales a lot.
Okay.
I run a lot of stations. I run the whole Shell station, the whole water region. Yeah, we have our 11 stations we are running.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's part of the cycles we operate. The vehicles are there, the stations are there. We do that.
So you've captured the value chain.
yeah.
I mean,
I'm a cluster manager for Shell.
I
I'm the only cluster manager in Ghana. I'm allowed to run stations up to 200 stations. I'm capable of doing it.
I want to come back to, so you took over from your mom. No, you didn't take over from your mom. Your mom made you pay off, pay for the trucks.
Yes.
Then you started your business.
Yes.
You were alone for a while before your children joined.
Yes.
So when you started, the same way you took over from your mom, did you have in mind that, okay, I'm going to do this with my children? Or it was a thing of, I have my business, I'm just doing it, and then they just happened to join the business? Like, what was your plan from the start?
I would say that for the beginning, it was tough. And I never want my children to be like me. In life, it's disgrace for your children to be like you.
You have to be better.
They should be ahead of you.
Yeah.
And then when people see you doing your suffering, and your children can suffer.
Look at these people.
So I made sure that they go to school.
Yeah.
They can go to the highest level if I need to do. My mother sold his things to pay my school fees in Harrow International. So also make sure that they are also getting there.
Yeah.
Those who get there, not all of them will be the same.
Yeah, some may not
human
be
being,
interested
in
in.
every house, there's another group of people.
We're special.
Yes, so not all of them will be the same.
Yeah.
But those who go will be more. And then
Yes.
at least when two are crying, more are serving them.
Yeah.
So I plan them to go to the education, do their masters, do what they want, the highest level they can go. Now the first boys start to join the job. They won't finish their education, they join the job.
Did you ask them?
No, they join by just trying to help. So they have their own plans.
Okay.
So when they help and go to a level, they have to set up their own. I left them to go away to set their business.
Well, you had when they were leaving. Did it affect you small?
No,
When they were leaving?
because you see, a trained teacher doesn't lose students, but the student will lose the trained teacher.
Hey, break it down.
What the trained teacher is always training, and his mind is working.
Yes.
He has transferred something to you, but if you
Limited.
don't keep the dictionary well, he'll be the dictionary. If you want to do reference, you come back to
Yeah.
him.
That's true.
So I make sure that I'm training them to do. The boys go, the girl has taken over. She's also doing what he can do very well. And sometimes I try to leave the job for them to see how they will do it. So it is also helping me to step back to see what they are doing and can correct it. And it makes it, you see, by all means, somebody will learn
Yeah.
what I'm doing. So those who want to learn, I give them the chance. And those who don't want to be here to help, I give them the chance. Those who want to develop, I give them the chance.
Okay. We're going to unpack this thing that you said. So many things come to mind. But first of all, you say you're taking a step back. Now, your daughter is doing a fantastic job. We've been seeing her all over, and I think she's doing a good job.
Yeah.
But how did you feel? Founders, it's like your business is your baby, right?
Yeah.
So taking a step back and watching her work, like, how do you feel in your heart of hearts? Tell us today, like, how do you feel? Are you scared?
No, I always tell everybody, look, if you want to take a decision, make sure the decision you're taking has value. Don't take a decision because you are the boss. And that decision can affect you back. Every person in the company has one point he's handling. And that point also helps your point to run the cycle very well. If the engineer does not repair the car, the driver will not drive it.
Yeah.
Then the money that you're supposed to come, the money will come. So the cycle will be choked somewhere. So
Yeah.
everybody in the circle is running the business. You are looking at the circle. Who is trying to hold the circle not to turn? And life is like, this cha-cha they've been playing. They will turn the ball like this. When the number gets to you, then you win. That is it. So you try to win every day. Make sure that everybody's turning. Everybody's turning. As you're turning, then there's a drop. That drop becomes your profit. But if it's not turning and nothing is dropping, then you're there. You're standing there.
Yeah. Too full of wisdom. I'm even I'm just taking it all in, and I wow. Okay.
So she, her being running a business now, there's a story about her.
Please share with us.
There's a story about her that she was born in the old lady's hand herself.
Wow.
And the woman said, my mother said, she'll be born in the house. She will deliver her. And he said, I know that time I'll deliver her. I'll deliver her in the afternoon after I finish my
Hot girl.
prayers. And to deliver her that time.
Wow.
She was born in the house in my mother's hand. And then she was born, my mother said it as if a joke, that she was born on her day. And she was born on her mother's day, the date my mother was born. They say the day. So my mother is Abra, she's Abra.
She's special.
So quickly, my mother, when I went to it, my mother said, when I'm not there, somebody's there to take my job. And
Your mom said that?
And that's what she said.
Wow.
So we were praying that it will come
She'll
to
be
reality.
interested.
And it finally, good, God so good. She went through the education, finished education, and came to join.
I love it.
And I always tell her that, look, if anything spoil, it will spoil your head. But take decisions that will make you be seen as the boss. Decisions can come, but you need to look outside the boss. If I move this in here, what will happen here? That's why you not see it there, outside the boss. And anybody who doesn't think outside the boss always have a big trouble.
Yeah.
It's like you are following the crowd. Everybody's going
There's
this way,
nothing
so you're
exceptional
going this
about
way.
you. Yeah.
So I make sure that it take some of the decisions is so good. I come along, this one, it can cause trouble here. Correct it. And you see, if the child is correctable, then you have a good gold.
Yeah.
But if it's not, then you like yourself here in silver. So correction is always the master key of every learning. And that's what I tell them. Every day I learn.
You know, so I'm putting myself, so I happen to have taken over from my dad as well.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put you on the spot as a founder. You know, for your daughter, with the business you're running, you almost say it's a male-dominated sector, right?
Yeah.
So there's that. And then really, when you think about it, she's not the only child, right? So there are several children.
Yes.
But she's basically holding or protecting your asset, right? So that's double pressure on her.
Yeah.
Male-dominated, having to shine in this place. And then family, you know, depend on how you've managed things, how the siblings will see her, all of that. So, Mr. Founder, how are you protecting your daughter? I think with the male side, maybe we can say with the principles and the firm, you know, foundation you've given her, she's able to, you know, push her way through. But on the family side too, how are you managing that, protecting her, making sure with her siblings there are no conflicts? How do you do it? Because you're still here, so you know you can protect her and make sure everything's going well. So let's
see, when you talk about protection in life, that's the only thing. To protect is the knowledge. And when he picks the knowledge, she now can, okay, I'm here. I can do this business.
Yeah, true.
With this knowledge, I can do this business. Then he has his business he's doing again. Okay, I've done this one for so many years. I'm retiring to do my own. Another person to come in. Because as we are growing, as we are going, I didn't know that I'll grow to this level. I started working at 18 years. Yes, but I didn't know I'll get to here. But I'm getting there. So as we are growing, other people are coming. And then new ideas are coming. We started with one truck, myself. Today we have 500. Who knows? If they have not stopped me from buying car by now, I've bought new cars already. Because I put my investment in vehicles. My great-grandfathers are blacksmiths. So I put my money in metals. If it's rotting price, money
you can't
for me.
go wrong, yeah.
If it's rotting price, the rotting car price is more expensive than the car. When I'm short, I just wait. I steal home and collect my money.
Yeah,
So metal doesn't go wrong.
that's true.
You see, so it is the idea that I give them that makes them protective. And if you pick the idea very well and master it, the word is master it, then you are on top of it. Then you can do your things for yourself. So it is everywhere, families in Africa like this. What happens that when the money is not there, the company collapse. But here it's not there. When my mother is not there, the company didn't collapse.
But that was your mom.
Yes. So what happens in my mom's area will happen here too.
Amen. So, but now things are a bit different.
Yes.
So, I know, you guys don't like when we talk about succession planning or actually writing down some of these things and making sure that it's signed. This is what my heart wants. Like, have you done that? I know you have the system in place, but I know. I mean, I used to fight with my dad about it. So I want to know, like, officially, yes, I know it's in your head. Yes, I know you said it. But is it all written and signed so that it's there in black and white for everybody to know the rules of the game?
You see, everything has its time.
Hey.
Everything has its time. Succession plan is a document.
Yes.
But it is read at a time it needs to be read.
And we don't want to read it now, but is it there?
When it's there, I will not hold it. There's a lawyer that handles the company.
Yes.
So the lawyer will come and say, this is what we have on the document.
So does he have it now?
Yes.
He has it.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. Thank you very much.
So every day, every day you keep changing it. If somebody write direct succession plan, he'll make a mistake. So every time you see that this thing,
you have to be updating.
this person is going to this way, you can change it. And you have to change your succession plan when it's necessary. Those you have written and keep it, when it's necessary, you have to change it. Otherwise, you make a mistake.
Sometimes your emotions can push you to change it when you should.
You know why? You believe. You believe. That's why we go to church, they say, believe God is there, believe God, Jesus Christ is there. And I ask myself, if you believe Jesus Christ is there, is dead, why are you worshiping him? Are you worshiping God? So we come back to my point.
You believe.
I believe Jesus Christ is alive.
Yeah.
You see that but the belief means that you are waiting to see it. You have not seen it. But here you create it. You create a succession plan for the beginning. Just like she's doing the work with me.
Yeah.
So when the succession plan comes and she's there, she knows what to do already.
But don't you get worried?
You must set up a time where you leave the work.
Yes.
And sit back and watch.
Sit back and watch, true. But don't you get worried that with the siblings, don't you get worried about feuding and what that will mean for your business, your legacy? Like, do those things cross your mind?
No, that's why you have to write your books. The books are right. When the books are there, the books guide the business.
Okay.
You see, when you don't write books to guide your business, people like money, but they don't like to work.
True.
Yes.
You were doing both. You like the money and you like the work, so it balanced out
money
nicely.
has only one language.
Hard work.
The language of money is what is missing in the mind of people. Money tells you only one thing. When the money comes, it tells you, use me when you are young, so that when you are also old, I can support you.
Oh.
So when you get 2 CDs, you used to get another 2 CDs. One is happy. So when you grow old and you ask for 2 CDs, you have made 2 CDs, so use the 2 CDs to serve yourself. So you use him to make more whilst you are young. When you grow, he also use you. He also support you to enjoy life.
Yeah, deep.
No, that's the language of money. There's nothing else.
Then I should use more.
So as young as you are,
Yeah.
you make intention of making more money.
Yeah.
So when you grow old, that more money will serve your life.
Yes.
You get it? But you have not made anything. When you grow old, when you go on pension, what will you do? That's why you see some people, when they're in office, they ask them to go home. They don't want to go home.
Because it's
They
a
think
big
the
problem.
position will be there.
Yeah.
Somebody go home now, 3 days, they are gone. Yeah, because they didn't use it when they were young. They think everyday. Money is not everyday job. Like Ghana City, it destroys every day.
Please, let's not talk about this. I'll cry.
And that's how it happens. So you don't keep the money. You use the money. You know how the Muslims behave. They don't save money. They put money in business. So they are always richer. If you go put the money in the room and say, it's good for me, this one I can live with you by 10 days, I'll be living. When 10 days finish, what happens?
Wow. Hey, I'm here, but it's like I'm learning for myself. I need to take all these things for myself. But okay, I'm just curious.
Yes.
If you had your way, would you want more of your children in the business?
Not in one business.
Okay.
You see, you have 10 figures. No, so.
Yes.
Now, you see these 10 figures, they are wonderful figures. You see, this house was built by these 10 figures. But these 10 figures cannot carry this building now. So you use your 10 figures to do more mighty things. And I always refer to this one in the Bible every day. It said, God said, if somebody said God is going to do something to you, it's a lie. He said, I finished doing everything. The rest you do it yourself. So if you are sitting there waiting for God, you are lying. He's waiting for you to do so that he will support you. So you make sure that all your children, this one is doing the left, this one is doing the right, this one is doing the middle, this one is so you be in the center.
And help everyone.
You be in the center. And when you're in the center, they come to you. How you help them, you tell them, oh, this one you cannot do. Let's go and talk to this person.
Yeah.
So in your house, you are free. You are even better than anybody else. You are sitting there quiet. Food will come from the farm. beer will come from the beer factory.
The beer is important.
The dress will come from here. The doctor will bring it to you.
Yes.
So you have them in all the departments.
And you're spreading your risk, sort
Yes.
of. That's true. Diversify.
You see, then they have shares in your company. They know that this they want to have their own. So you allow them to have their own. They have shares in your main company.
That's
You
true.
get it. That's why those things are there, and it made it easy now. You have something to be written down and keep running. But you should make it whilst you are alive.
Definitely. I think
Yes.
it's better that way, so that you can correct certain things.
Yes.
And
And
fix it.
you know, when you make it while you're alive, you should be training the children whilst you're also alive. You want to do this, okay, I'll support you. You want to do this, I'll support you. This will support you. Other than that, people will decide not to work at all. So my father,
The money will come.
the father will say, okay, if I work, I'm working for who? I'm just suffering for nothing. You see? But if he knows what will happen behind his back, he won't do it.
Yeah.
We hear some people say, I want to chop my money before I die. Why? It's because of those things. But if you train the children today, this one can do this, you can do this.
Then
this
you
one.
know that.
You get the good and the bad ones. Some of you want to kill you. You get it. But you only fight for that. You pray for them that they will change their lifestyle.
Yeah.
And that's what be it. If you don't have bad thing, then you don't have good thing as well.
True.
But God appears with the devil and the good angels.
They're both.
So every time you must be prepared for those things in life.
See, I was going to ask you what key strategies you think family business or family business owners, right, or founders should have when they are building their legacies. But I think that's in line with what you're saying,
Yes.
sort of. What other strategies? So this is one of them where you establish, like, let your children all have something they can work with. What else would you advise founders? I mean, those who are thinking legacy, don't, so that the business doesn't die with you. What other strategies would you advise?
Some of that, now we are growing in this technology world. Some people want to be fast. Some children, they want to be faster than and that makes them bring another big mistake. It's uncurable now. Because if you want to cure it, then the other side too, the other parents also will target you. Only why are you talking about this one? So you, a man, will have to put a decree. This is what I want. If you pass this level, you're in this grade. You pass here. If you're not straightforward, then you cannot make a point. After I've taken care of you, you have finished your education. I've provided to feed you to the education level. You have finished your education. Now you to what to provide to your life and then pay back. And that you provide, you will pay back for my grandchildren.
Yeah.
You see, they don't be comfortable laughing with my grandchildren. But if you don't put a scale down, you will not match yourself towards it. It still becomes your plan, and you have to budget towards your plan. So parents sometimes want to do well, but we need both parents to do the work. The man can take decision. The woman can say no. Don't
And you
mind.
know we are powerful.
Yes. So those are that's actually African disease. When the man is correcting his children, the woman is telling them this, do that, do that, do that.
Yeah.
It happens in a lot of houses.
Brings division.
Yes. So it breaks the law.
Yeah.
Though now there are documents in the country that you put together, that one will have a barrier now. But physically in your body, nobody wants to see his child. But before you see that, when the child has problem doing something with the father, either trying to outwit or compete. Competition is not a worry.
Okay.
If your child is competing, you feel fine. It means that your child is doing good, something good.
You should be proud of.
Yes. But you don't disgrace or spoil what the stem is. Without the stem, there will be no branches.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
So African disease has become one of the things, so the legacy that this company is there, so they don't see it anymore. You see, people who are, they are even not deaf. They are not dead though, but they'll collapse the company.
It's a sad case, huh?
It's a
The
sad
African,
case.
our culture gets in the way. But I've picked one thing from you that, the mothers are behind. They're like, they control things a bit. So you definitely need that united front most of the time, because
Yes.
it really affects, the upbringing of the children and
Yeah,
also
yes.
that's really good. Now, if there was one thing you could change your journey, we've come from, getting tips to go and chill by fixing the trucks to getting is it Bedford? Truck. I mean, your whole journey. If there's one thing you could change, what would it be?
Well, in the world, changing is one of the difficult things to. Ghanaians who don't like change. By changing is one of the things, if you don't start from the beginning, you cannot do it in the middle. So, as I said already, you have to have a plan for yourself. When I reach here, this is what I'll do. When I reach here, this is what I'll do. When I reach here, this is what I'll do. And when you're reaching there, you will see what you will do. Be truthful to yourself. Then if you are truthful to yourself, when you want to change, it's easy to change.
Yeah.
But if you're not truthful to yourself, you can't change.
You guys don't trust yourself.
Because you think you are not truthful. Somebody will see you that you're not
Yeah.
trustworthy. There's no bank I'll walk in and I want money and I don't give me. There's no bank.
Wow.
You know, first I was finding it difficult.
Yes.
But when I went to SG, Society General, and they gave me the loan I paid, they gave me the loan I paid. Now they say,
built credibility. Yeah.
this guy can pay. Now everybody is looking for it. You see, if I'm not truthful, I cannot pay the bank. So you have to build trust in yourself and present the truth. Then everything else will follow. Without the truth, nothing will follow. So you need to build truth for yourself to start your business. Today, as I'm sitting here, by God's grace, I can decide to go home and sleep because
You'll be fine.
God has given me the parameters of doing it to this level.
Yeah.
That is what level I've read. Now education has come in, technology has come in. I don't go far in that area. They go far in that area.
Yeah.
And they are doing it. So I will come out. What have you done? Is it to the tune? Okay, tune it like this, then go in. So next time, now indirectly, I am retiring myself from the business and I'm changing myself for somebody to take over. You see, so you do the change, gradually change, and trusting that you yourself, what you were you doing good, and hand over very good. Then your change can be a proper change.
Standing
Other than that,
ovation.
you cannot change.
Wow.
Otherwise, if you don't build trust for yourself, you can't change.
This is amazing. Okay. So as we wrap up, I have 2 questions for you. Number 1, has it crossed your mind, or would you consider, opening up the ownership of your business and having non-family members as shareholders?
Yeah. You see, I had a company called Blue Telecom,
Yes. You
and I had
mentioned.
another company called Has Oil. I opened up shares into it. This one, I kept it as only family, my children have shares in it. But the other ones I put in it, madam, it was more than hammer on my fingernails. I'm thinking, what will I do this? Let this one be with my children. Forever and ever, it will be my children. No link will be there.
That's good.
Yeah, so if they also grow it up, and maybe they say, okay, let's share something, they will take that decision.
And you be smiling wherever you are, right? You won't judge them for it if they decide to give up their shares.
If I grow, what will I eat? I will only need a tea or a cup of tea and a bread. That's all.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Good to know they have your blessing. Okay, final. What one advice would you give to founders, your classmates, people like you and my father? What advice would you give them? You've built businesses 30 years, 40 years. Some are still in it. What advice would you give to founders? I mean, we want legacy businesses. What would you tell them? You've done this and done it so well. So advise your classmates, please.
Okay, see, a founder thinks how bigger my end will be. It doesn't think how smaller my end will be. So the founder's eye is also looking those who help. Not helping for a joke, helping to bring good ideas, willing to bring ideas to control the business to have more expansion. And that's where we always fall, funders get problem from. The first trust will be there. I'll give you an example. Trust is always the best thing you use in doing any business. Even in marriage, we use trust.
Definitely.
After welding, then the divorce will come. After that, all trust. So this is also in business. We want to grow it big. The person has given you all indications that it will be big. It will be big. This is what we do. We shall get there, we shall get here. People get into people. We have people come into your life. You think that this one is good. I'll trust him. I'll trust him. I've got a hinge, a serious one. But you know, where there's danger, that's where the food is.
You have to risk and get.
Yes, you have to go again.
Yeah.
So, otherwise, I would say that I will not even engage any lawyer again.
Oh.
Yeah, I trusted a lawyer. Very well. A lawyer duped me. If I was not a man, to say like that is him, but not other lawyers. That's him. Like today, maybe you come and see me here.
That ultimate betrayal.
Yes. So see, trust. You see, you trust the person. You trust the person to the degree that this one cat. He was very good. Was just like everything.
Wow.
The only thing I didn't give you is my will.
Thank God. Because at this point, we will have to update it quickly. Find somebody else.
That's what, if I've given, I trust him. A young man, very, very nice person. He talks very well. Presentation is very good. But finally, I give it to God. I know that, for me, I have my spirit that anything that you take from me, you return it in bigfold. So, I see, these are the legs of trust. So, a funder always wants people who makes his business grow hard. But some along the line, people change the finance program. They become difficulties. You see big companies close down. These big names, they are down. Difficult things come. And they say, the man will you do this? Because somebody there. Somebody did there. And that's where Ghanaian business get problem from. I'm lucky that this company is me and my children.
Yeah.
If you go by, it's go to the same name Hogley. If it's good to, it's go to the same name Hogley. That's one side of it. But other companies have said to that because of those things, those experiences, I had a lot of money. I just decided, look, what I can do with my children. I do that. And they're all educated.
Yes.
They're all educated. They're all businessmen, business ladies move around. They are doctors, they are businessmen inside, and they have got international ladies inside too. So and the boys are also doing good in and out business. And I've got them all scattered. I've got every tribe, the big six families. My children are connected. So it's a prayer that a father will get good attitude people to help. But those who are going to help the founder to grow the business, they should be thinking, are we going to destroy or are we going to make it good? Mm-hmm. That's what the problem is. So founders get bigger problem. You get it? So I'm thinking that Ghanaians should learn that anybody who is doing his business, start buying, chewing granite and chewing plantain granite before I start eating on a
humble beginning.
It's not easy. When you get in there, don't think the man is swimming in a pool, a swimming pool with money. But find out what does he live on? How does he live? Then you can also adjust yourself, enter. Then tomorrow, we should be there than you there.
Yes.
Or if you don't take care of it, you cannot own it. When you take care of it, then you can own it. And that's the only thing Ghanaians are forgetting about. And that is one of my experience.
Yeah.
I've gone through that. And they think money is just there. No. It happens. A lot of people are not employing people. Why? Go to companies and see. They employ Indians to become accountants. Why?
Because you can't trust your own.
Accountant is the heart of the business. Mm-hmm. Every business. Accountant is the heart of the business. Yeah. But why are they employing Indians to come and do it? It means something is missing.
Yep.
You see, even in the church, where they're counting money, they're putting camera there. Why? There's something is missing.
The church has stopped stray bullets.
So it is we Ghanaians to find out what can we do to change those things more so people can build trust into us.
Yes.
I tell you, people have money outside. They want to bring to Ghana, but they want to see the trust person before they give it to him.
It's key. You've been hammering it. I mean, trust.
Yes. If you don't get people, the funder can do everything but the funder of fear. And that's the problem of funders.
Wow.
So I prefer that, look, I better train my children to do what they can do. I was trained by my mother, so I can also train a woman train me. How can I also train another person?
Definitely.
And women are very precious.
What's special?
They're precious, you see. But at the same time, when devil comes, that's where it goes.
Oh, women have also chopped stray bullets, Mr. Hogley. At this point, we have to wrap up because it's getting personal.
No, I'm trying to say that.
No, but
these are things.
The same good.
There's no sick man or any man in this world without a woman. Poor man or rich man as a woman.
Yes.
But what brings that kind of problem? You see, trust.
The trust.
From the beginning, trust. Then from the end, it's bad. Other than that, for me, like if you give your inheritance to a woman, it stays in the family. When you give it to a man, or you call another house, you get it.
Yes.
But the tradition is not allowing that. But for me, I'm good. That's what I want to do. So if my children can do very well, I'll give you, because when I'm sick, they'll bring me food. Everybody will grow.
You don't want to think about that one. Don't want to think about that.
The funnest thing is one of the things, maybe some technical people, some landed people can work on funders. Something about funders, do some fine research and bring something up, because you can say what you know best, but it will not be best for somebody else. I can say what I know, but it will not be best for somebody else. So they do, maybe along the line, you can get some to do a research on funders' life.
We'll take this one on.
Thank you.
We'll take this one. Thank you so much. I mean, reading your profile at the beginning, I was just inspired. Now I don't even know what to do. I want to just sing for you, but yeah, we will not do that. But thank you so much for opening up and for sharing your story. Truly, truly grateful. I'm sure our audience is equally grateful, and we'll take you on the challenge. We'll study more about the founders and see what we can learn from that. But thank you very much for making time to join us today. God bless you. To our audience, many thanks for joining us on this episode of Family Business Diaries. We release new episodes monthly, and you can find the show on all podcast streaming platforms, as well as the Family Business Diaries YouTube channel. Follow us on social media at Family Business Diaries for updates and behind-the-scenes action. See you on our next episode. Bye.